let's see the variance and standard deviation for group data. So macam kita dah tengok untuk ungroup data. Untuk ungroup data, cara cari variance which is kita ada summation of x square minus summation of x. Kita squarekan over n minus 1. So apa yang kamu perlukan untuk ungroup data, kamu perlukan summation of x and summation of x square. Okay, tapi untuk group data, apa yang kita perlukan ialah summation of fx square dengan summation of fx dekat sini. So dekat dalam table ni, kita perlu tambah lah. Okay, tambah something. So, and dekat sini ialah summation of f kamu. Okay, total frequency kita lah. Okay, so standard deviation macam biasa, just square root the variance. So, let's see. Example 21, find the mean, variance and standard deviation for the data below. So, untuk cari mean, kita tahu nak cari mean, just summation of fx over summation of f. Untuk cari mean So, kita cuma perlukan fx. Dekat sini lah. Okay, so apa yang kita perlu tambah dekat jadual kita ialah fx. Okay, so nak cari fx perlukan x of course. So, kena ada x juga. And then untuk cari variance and standard deviation, kita perlukan fx square. Sorry kat sini, fx square. So, apa yang kita perlu tambah dalam table kita ni ialah x which is midpoint, multiplication of fx and fx square dekat sini. Okay, so x ialah midpoint. Ingat macam mana nak cari midpoint?
Ingat, Miss.
0 plus 20 divided by 2. Okay, midpoint. Antara sebab kita tengah buat group data, dia interval. So, 0 plus 20 divided by 2, we have 10. 20 plus 40 divided by 2, we have 20. 40 plus 60 divided by 2, we have 50. 60 plus 80 divided by 2, we have 70. And this one kita ada 90. Okay, so itu midpoint kamu. So, darabkan F, ini F lah, obviously number of student ni represent kita punya frequency. So 10 darab 9 dekat situ kita ada 90. 20 darab 29 kita ada berapa?
Miss, dia punya yang second tu bukan 30 kan, Miss?
Oh ya, yeah, 30. Betul-betul. 30. Okay. So 30 times 29, 870. 50 times 42.
2100.
2100.
70 times 26.
1820.
And last one is 1260. Okay. So next is we want to find fx square. Kamu nak buat satu lagi table untuk x square pun boleh, or just simply just darab je lah. 90 darab 10 square, we have 900. And here we have 26100. Here we have 105000. 127 400. 113 400. Okay. So ini yang kita perlukan untuk cari mean dan juga variance. Okay, so to find the mean, we have to find the summation of fx. Okay, tambahkan semua ni dapat berapa?
Enam 6140.
6140. Okay, yang ini summation of fx square dapat berapa?
Dua 78800.
372800. Okay, so just cari summation and then just sub je lah dalam formula yang kita ada to find the mean summation of fx 6140 divided by 120. Here we have 51.17. So that is the mean. Okay, so to find the variance, so formula ialah summation of fx square, so which is this one, 372,800 minus summation of fx 6140, kita squarekan. Okay, so jangan tertukar dua benda ni. Divided by total frequency which is 120 over by minus 1. Okay, total frequency minus 1, 119. Okay, tolong kira dapat berapa?
Or 92.75.
Okay, 492.75. So that is our variance. So to find the standard deviation, just simply put square root. Okay, square root the variance. Which is jawapan dia ialah
22.20.
22.2.
22 point. Okay, so that's it. Itu sahaja untuk cari mean dengan variance dekat sini. Okay, so let's see another example. The frequency distribution table shows the hourly wages of workers in a factory. Okay, first question, find the standard deviation. So to find the standard deviation, we need to find the variance. To find the variance, we need to have our fx and also fx squared. And x lah, obviously. Okay, so kita cari x kita. The midpoint kat sini ialah 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, fx kat sini 54, 144, 132, 120, 108. Okay, cari fx ke kamu? Berapa first one?
324.
324. Next one?
1, 2.
1296. Lagi?
1296.
1584 lagi?
1584.
1800. Last one?
1944.
1944. Okay. Alright. So kita cari kita punya summation of F kita, total frequency 9, 16, 11, 8, 6. Kita ada 50 dekat situ. Summation of fx is equals to
50.
summation of f, summation of fx
558.
558. Summation of fx square 6948. Okay, alright. So macam biasalah, to find the standard deviation, kita boleh terus square root kan. The variance, big square root. Kita ada fx square 6948 minus fx, kita squarekan dia 558 square over total frequency which is 50 over total frequency minus 1, 49. So what's the answer for your standard deviation? Dekat sini tulis 3 decimal places So make sure to read the question carefully. Berapa jawapan dia?
Three point 835.
3.835. Okay, so that is 3 decimal places. Okay. So now, second question. If the if the manager of the factory decides to increase the wage of each worker by 20%, find the new standard deviation. So, yang bertukar sekarang apa? Obviously, the new standard deviation akan bertukar lah. Okay, so the keyword here, the question said, decides to increase the wage of each worker by 20%. Okay, so this is the wage. Okay, tapi kita tak tengok interval dia, kita tak nak usik dah interval ni. So we are going to look at the midpoint here. Okay, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 dekat sini. So 20% of 6 dapat berapa? So dekat sini apa yang kita akan buat ialah kita akan buat the new table lah. Okay, we are going to do a new table with the wage, the frequency, the FX square. Okay, ini new wage kita, X, frequency, FX kita, FX square kita. Okay, so 20% darab dengan 6,
1.2.
1.2. Okay, 1.2 tambah dengan 6 dekat sini kita dapat
7.2.
7.2. So that is the first one lah, 7.2. Okay, cuba teruskan. Samalah. 20% darab dengan 9 and then plus dengan 9. Kamu dapat berapa?
10.8.
10.8. And then the next one ialah
14.4.
14.4.
15.4 and then 15, 20%.
18.
18.
18.
Last one. 20% times 18,
21.6.
21.6.
21.6. Okay, so and then buatlah macam biasa and then kamu masuk dalam formula and then we are going to find the standard deviation new by using the same formula. Okay, so ini semua macam mana kita dapat? Just 20% darab dengan X dan tambah dengan X lah. Okay, percentage je dekat situ. So that is how we find the new standard deviation given the new X dekat kita. Okay, so just the answer for your new standard deviation here is 4.602. Okay, boleh cari sendiri Boleh? Jelas?
Jelas, Miss.
Okay. So last one here. Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So sekarang kita dalam topik measures of dispersion. Okay. Kita nak tengok how dispersed, how spread the data is. So macam saya cakap, kita ada 3 cara untuk tahu. By using the standard deviation, by using the variance and also by using Pearson coefficient of skewness. So by using standard deviation, kita tahulah kalau lagi large the data, lagi small the data by looking at the standard deviation lah. Untuk Pearson's coefficient of skewness ni, which is kita labelkan dia sebagai SK, kita ada formula dia, ada 2 formula dekat sini. Okay, 1, 3 multiply by mean minus median over standard deviation and then the other one is mean minus mode over standard deviation. So mana satu yang kita nak guna depends on the question. Okay, contoh dekat soalan A tu dia minta mean dengan median and then you can just use this formula lah. Tak perlu susah-susah cari mode. Okay, contoh dekat dalam first question dia dah suruh cari mean dengan mode, then just use this question, this formula. Okay, depends on the question dekat sini. Alright, so now from this one here, you can see that if your mean is greater than mode, okay, if your mean greater than mode, that means the skewness is positive. Okay, positively skewed lah. Okay, if mean is less than mode, ataupun keyword dekat sini ialah kalau SK kamu, okay, Pearson's coefficient of skewness yang guna formula ni greater than 0, dia ialah positively skewed. Okay, kalau dia less than 0, dia ialah negatively skewed. If your Pearson's coefficient of skewness is equals to 0 and then that will be symmetrical. Okay, so kita tulis balik. Kalau SK greater than 0, dia ialah positively skewed. SK less than 0, negatively skewed. And if your SK is equals to 0, dia ialah symmetrical. Okay, and then one more thing yang kamu kena tahu kadang-kadang. Soalan akan tanya, which one is a better measure of location? Okay, measure of location. So sometimes dia tanya, adakah median ataupun mode yang better measure of location? So if the data is positively or negatively skewed, median is better measure of location. Okay, so saya akan explain ni nanti later lah, lebih mendalam. So for now, just that. Okay, so let's see the example here. Okay, given the following data, find the Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So soalan ni tak suruh cari apa-apa pun, tak suruh cari mean ke median ke mode. So depends on us which formula that we want to use. Okay, so let's say kita nak guna yang ini, mean dengan mode. Obviously yang paling senang lah sebab mode dekat sini tak perlu kira. Okay, so we have mean is equals to, tambahkan semua 1.2 plus 1.5 plus 1.9 plus 2.4 2.5, 2.6, divided by, berapa total kat situ?
10.
10. Okay, so berapa jawapan kamu?
2.48.
2.48. Okay, so that is our mid. Mean. So mode kita is the highest frequency dekat sini, which is
2.4.
2.4. Okay, 2.4. Okay, so we have the mean, we have the mode, and then simply just substitute into the equation lah, which is we have the mean, mode, and we also want the standard deviation. So sub dalam formula standard deviation kita, which is formula standard deviation perlukan summation of x kita. Berapa summation of x kamu? Total yang di atas tadi?
24.8.
24.8. Summation of x square. Every data kat sini kita squarekan.
Sixty-seven point five two.
67.52. So we can find our standard deviation, which is kita ada square root 67.52 minus 24.8 square over 10 over dengan 9. Okay, over 9 tu dalam square root jangan letak di luar pula. Okay, tolong kira dapat berapa?
0.8176.
8176. Okay, so what we want here is the mean, the mode, and also the standard deviation to find the Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So SK is equals to, formula is mean minus mode over SD. Okay, jangan confuse Yang mean minus median baru ada 3 kat depan. Okay, kenapa ada 3? Jangan tanya, memang ada 3. So here we have 2.48 minus 2.4 divided by berapa? 0.818. What's the answer here?
0.098.
0.098, which is it is greater than 0. So we can conclude that the data is positively skewed since SK greater than 0. Okay, senang je. Macam tu je. So sometimes ada data yang bila kamu guna formula yang satu lagi tu, which is 3 mean minus median, dia punya SK dia akan lari sikit. Okay, dia punya, kamu punya SK ni dia mungkin akan lain sikit lah. So tapi tak apa, as long as the answer here is the same, so then shouldn't be any problem lah dekat situ. So this one here, yang ni kamu boleh buat sendirilah, try buat sendiri. Ada, saya bagi jawapan lah, median 1136.20. Okay, boleh ambil semua jawapan ni, nanti cuba. Okay. So let's see the last example, example 25 for chapter 6. Kenapa ni? Kenapa? Okay. Cuba buat dulu. So we have the marks for 400 matriculation student in the first semester examination are given below. Estimate the mean, mode and standard deviation. So the question asks for mean and mode. So tak perlulah kamu susah cari median dia. Okay. Bukan. Yelah betul maksud saya. Tak perlu susah cari median. Okay. Then we just follow this formula. Mean minus mode over standard deviation. Okay. Sama juga macam soalan ni. Dia tak suruh cari apa-apa. Dia just suruh cari Pearson's coefficient of skewness. So it depends on you which formula that you want to use. So, okay, cuba buat dulu soalan ni. This is group data. Okay, remember group data you have to use the formula. So to find the mean, you have to use formula of mean. Mode, ada formula juga. Cuba try buat dulu, nanti kita discuss. Okay, so kita perlukan midpoint. Okay, so X is the midpoint. So 0 plus 9 divided by 2, kita ada
4.5.
4.5.
4.5.
10 plus 19 divided by 2, kita ada 14.5.
14.5.
Dan seterusnya lah. 34.5, 44.5, 54.5. Okay, itu X kita. Ingat dekat sini kita perlu cari kita punya mode. Okay, so mode perlukan formula untuk mode, ingat D1 over D1 plus D2. Okay, so kalau boleh apa yang dia minta tu kamu tulis dulu formula kamu. Okay, tak perlu dalam setiap tiba kamu senaraikan F, Fx, Fx square. Okay, so yang tak perlu kita tak perlu buat lah. Okay, so dekat sini tahu kamu perlukan standard deviation, which is kita perlukan Fx dengan Fx square. And then mode, we don't need to find the cumulative frequency. So tak perlulah cari cumulative frequency, jangan buang masa. So now we just have to find Fx dengan Fx square kita. Okay, so mean. Cari sendirilah kat situ Summation of Fx kat sini dapat berapa?
14120.
120. Summation of Fx square dah cari? Berapa summation of fx square kamu?
Um, 659,780.
659,780. Okay. Sekejap bagi saya 1 minit kejap. Okay, so now kita nak cari mean. Mean is equals to summation of fx over summation of f. So summation of f kat sini kita ada 400 lah. Okay, so kita ada 14120 over 400, which is the answer here is
35.3.
35.3. Okay, so nak cari mode. So ingat formula ialah lower boundary plus D1 over D1 plus D2 times dengan class size kita. Okay, D1 ialah frequency mode tolak sebelum, D2 ialah frequency mode tolak selepas. Okay, so first thing first, kalau group data mesti kena cari kelas dia. So mode kita berada dekat kelas mana?
30 to 39.
30 to 39. Okay, so the highest frequency ialah dekat 78. So this is our class mode kita. Okay, so the lower boundary ialah 29 plus 30 divided by 2, we have 29.5. Okay, plus D1. Frequency class tolak dengan frequency sebelum. 78 minus 64 kita dapat 14.
14.
Okay. D2 ialah frequency kelas tolak dengan frequency selepas kelas. 78 minus 60, which is kita dapat 18. Okay, so here just substitute 14 over 14 plus 18 darab dengan class size kita, which is berapa class size kita?
10.
10. Okay, so ingat class size ialah upper boundary tolak lower boundary. So dalam kes ni ialah 39.5 minus 29.5. Okay, so here will be 10 and the mode here is gonna be
33.875.
33.875. Okay, so now the next thing that we want to find is the standard deviation. Okay, so cari standard deviation, square root everything. Summation of fx square 659,780 minus 14120 square over 400 over dengan 399. Berapa sini?
Twenty point one.
20.11. Okay. So last thing is just substitute along formula SK kita lah. So SK is equals to mean minus mode. So 35.3 minus 33.875 divided by standard deviation kita 20.11 and we get 0.071. Betul ke?
Yeah, miss.
Greater than 0. So just buat conclusion kita, the data is positively skewed. Since SK is greater than 0. Okay, so very simple sebenarnya. Okay. So next thing, habis dah chapter 6 kita. Ada apa-apa soalan? Any questions? Senang je kan?
No, Miss.
Alright. So, kita akan go through sedikit tutorial question kamu. Which saya rasa ada yang memang ramai yang belum buat lagi. Tapi tak apa. Kita just nak brief sikit so that nanti kamu ada idea apa yang kamu nak buat. Boleh buka dulu tutorial question kamu. Okay. So, kita tengok soalan 8. Question 8. Okay, sebenarnya soalan 1 ni, cuba tengok soalan 1 C. So dekat sini dia kata by turning the stem and leaf on its side. Okay, the second question dia suruh buat stem and leaf data. So tak ada masalah lah, kamu akan buat stem and leaf data kamu. Very big diagram dekat situ, stem, leaf dekat sini. Okay, so the third question dia kata by turning the stem and leaf on its side. Okay, so yang ini, data ni kita terbalikkan. Rotate the page 90 degree to the left. Okay, so describe the distribution, main features such as number of peaks, symmetry and value at the center of distribution. So what does it mean by that? So bila kamu dah buat stem and leaf data kamu akan dapat data yang lebih kurang macam ni. Okay, 0, 4, 1, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 1, 2, 1 sampai banyak lah. Okay, 4 and lagi banyak. Okay, so bila kita turn kita punya data, like apa yang dia cakap on its side, which is 90 degree to the left, kamu akan nampak data kamu bentuk macam ini. Okay, which is dalam case kita ini, nanti kamu dah lukis stem and leaf data kamu nampak lah. Dia akan jadi negatively skewed. Okay, so dari situlah kita nampak kita punya data negatively skewed ke positively skewed ke by drawing the stem and leaf data pun kita boleh tahu juga kita punya data negatively or positively skewed. Okay, so apa yang dia cakap number of peaks dekat situ ialah yang paling tinggi lah single peak, which is dekat mana, interval yang mana, dekat interval 1 ke, interval 2 ke, interval 30s ke, 40s ke, 20s ke, 10s ke, itulah jawapan dia. Okay, symmetry ni sama ada positively atau negatively skewed lah. And value at the center of the distribution ialah yang paling tengah-tengah. Okay, which is the median of the data. Okay, bukan nilai yang tinggi-tinggi, yang paling tinggi bukan nilai yang paling tinggi. Dia punya median. Okay, which is value yang di tengah-tengah lah. So that is what the question one asked you sini. Okay, so daripada stem and leaf data pun kamu boleh tahu few things daripada situ. Okay, so kita tengok soalan 8 tadi. Find the mean, median, mode, first quartile, third quartile, interquartile range. So very basic dekat situ. But now let's see the interval. Interval dia memang dia tulis sini 20 to 40. Yes, dekat 20 tu dia tak ada equal. Okay, tolong jangan tukar interval kamu menjadi 21. Okay, tak, dia bukan 21. Okay, dekat sini dia cakap pasal marks. Okay, marks ke time ke, if you have 20.05, it is still considered in this class. Okay, so jangan tukarkan data kamu menjadi 21. So please, kenapa pula tu? Ada orang jerit. 21, okay. So just leave it like that. Okay, if you want to find the lower boundary, let's say for this class here, mana highlighter dia? Let's say for this class, inilah. Okay, so kita ambil contoh lah, kita nak kira the apa yang dia nak suruh cari. Let's say we want to find the median. Okay, median lah, contoh kita nak cari median. So median dalam kelas yang mana? Apa yang kita perlu cari dulu sebelum kita cari semua benda ni? Semua benda ni, apa yang kita perlu cari dulu? First thing for ungroup data. For group data, apa yang kita perlu cari dulu? Yang paling penting. Apa?
Midpoint.
Midpoint, okay, yep. Okay, betul, midpoint, betul.
Sum
Before
of
that.
F.
Before midpoint. Supaya kamu boleh tahu kamu berada dekat kelas mana. Kamu nak tahu kelas mana yang kamu nak tengok sekarang ni. Kita tengok dekat mana? F besar, which is F besar represent apa?
Cumulative frequency.
Cumulative frequency. Itu benda pertama yang kamu kena cari. Okay, supaya kamu boleh tahu kamu nak cari median tu dekat kelas yang mana satu. Okay, kamu nak cari median dekat kelas mana satu. And then you carilah you punya X ke, FX ke, FX square ke. Dalam case ni FX square tak perlu cari Okay, FX square hanya untuk standard deviation je. So jangan buang masa kamu untuk cari. Only if the question asks to find the standard deviation, you carilah you punya FX square. Okay, so now the first thing you have to find the cumulative frequency, which is kita ada 9 plus 29, 38, 80, 106, 120. Okay, kita buat median lah. So median berada dekat kelas mana? Uish, senyap terus.
40 to 60.
40 to 60.
Okay, kita cari median kelas dulu. Tulis 120 divided by 2. Sebab kita cari median observation, which is kita ada 60th observation, which is your 60th observation berada dekat kelas 40 to 60. Okay. Daripada 38 ke 80 berada dekat kelas 40 to 60. Okay, so then we use the formula to find the median, which is the lower boundary. So dalam case ni lower boundary kamu berapa? Ada 40, 40. So berapa lower boundary tu?
40.
40 lah. 40 plus 40, 40 divided by 2 you get 40. Okay, so jangan buat 40 plus 41 ataupun 40 plus 39. Tak perlu, jangan susahkan hidup kamu. Dia bagi data ni, inilah data yang kita kena guna. So our lower boundary is 40 plus and over 2, which is kat sini kita ada 60 minus by cumulative frequency before class, which is 38 divided by frequency of the class, which is 42, and the class size is, what is your class size here?
20.
20. Okay, 20. Okay, ingat upper boundary, which is upper boundary kita kat sini ialah 60, upper boundary ialah 60, lower boundary kita ialah 40, so 60 minus 40, that should be 20 lah. Okay, and then you get the median. So, nampak macam senang, tapi kadang-kadang bila kamu tengok data tu, kamu mulalah buat benda yang pelik-pelik. Okay, so itu sedikit lah, kita recap je balik apa yang kita dah belajar. And soalan B yang saya nak tanya, calculate the mark required by, mana saya punya, okay. Calculate the mark required to gain a distinction if the top 10% of the students are awarded a distinction. Obviously, bila dia cakap pasal percentage, we want to find the percentile. Okay, so dalam kepala kamu dah ada semua formula pasal percentile. But the problem now is, apa percentile apa yang dia nak cari? Apa percentile yang dia suruh kita cari sebenarnya ni? The mark required, itu yang kita nak cari. Okay, mark required to gain a distinction if the top 10% of the student are awarded a distinction. 10% of the student are awarded a distinction. So, kamu nak cari P10 ataupun P90 dekat sini?
P90.
P90. Kenapa P90?
Karena top 10%.
Yes. Sebab dia 10%. Okay, kita ada marks. Okay, 100% of marks, 100%. Only, 100% of student, only 10% yang atas tu yang akan dapat distinction. Okay, 10% tu kita nak required a mark, obviously 90% je lah yang 90% of marks lah are required. So kita nak cari P90, then use the formula for percentile. So cari dulu P90 kelas kamu. Okay, macam biasalah. Okay, boleh faham ke? Apa yang saya cakap ke?
Faham, Miss.
Contoh macam soalan 9 ni juga. Okay, the value of X so that 35, okay, apa X kat sini? The mass gain for 100 cows during a certain period. So, X is the mass gain. Okay, so soalan B dia suruh cari the value of X, which is the mass, so that 35% of the data is higher than X. Okay, 35% of data is higher than X. So soalan B, apa yang dia nak cari? P berapa?
$65.
65. Okay, so dekat sini dia nak cari P65. Okay, so please jangan confuse. Make sure kamu tahu percentile kamu. Okay, boleh ke? Higher than X dekat situ. So that is how we find the percentile. So kena baca elok-elok lah soalan tu. Soalan kadang-kadang tak adalah straightforward. Find P90, find P70, find P60. Okay, dia akan buat dalam ayat lah. So you have to understand the question very carefully. Okay. So for question 10, apa class size dalam data kita ni? Apa class size dia?
1.
1
point.
1 point? 1 to 1.5 berapa? 1.
1 je, Miss.
1 je. Okay, 1 je. Sebab tu saya cakap class size ialah upper boundary minus lower boundary. Okay, let's say kita ambil kelas yang ini, upper boundary dia ialah 3.0. Okay, lower boundary ialah 2.0. So the class size is 1.0. Okay, tak perlu susah-susah fikir 2, 3, 2 ke 3 ke. Tak payah. Kita just use the formula upper boundary minus lower boundary to find your class size. Kadang-kadang semua dah betul. The class size sahaja yang salah. So sayanglah dekat situ. Okay. So jangan susahkan kerja kamu. Upper boundary minus lower boundary kat sini. Okay. Alright. So soalan 10. Calculate and interpret. Okay, kalau kamu tengok dekat soalan ni, soalan A Sekejap, bagi saya 1 minit kita. Okay. Right. Soalan A, dia kata calculate mean, mode and median. Okay, kita pun guna formula. Find mean, find mode, find median by using the formula. Okay, but the next question dia kata state the shape of distribution. And dekat sini dia ada tulis hence. Okay, hence. Bila soalan cakap hence, apa maksud dia?
Guna balik yang tadi kita cari.
Okay, kena guna balik apa yang kita cari. Okay, which means kita kena guna mean, mode dan median. State the shape of the distribution of the data and give your reason. Okay, so macam saya cakap untuk determine the skewness ada by using Pearson's coefficient. Okay, and we can just use standard deviation. By using standard deviation kamu tak boleh tentukan kamu punya skewness. Okay, we can use mean, mode and median. Okay, ada satu lagi cara by using mean, mode and median, which is kalau mean, saya tulis sini lah. Okay, to determine the skewness. Which is the first method yang kita guna tadi ialah Pearson coefficient. Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Okay, by using those two formula lah. Kalau SK greater than 0, you get positively skewed. Kalau SK less than 0, you get negatively skewed. If you have SK equals to 0, and then it will be symmetrical. Okay, that is the first thing. Second is we can use mean, mode, and median. Mean, mode, and median. By looking at the data of our mean, mode, and median, contoh, kalau kamu punya mean greater than median, greater than mode, then your data is positively skewed. Okay, if your mean is less than median, less than mode, then your data is negatively skewed. And if all is the same, mean equals to median equals to mode, then it's going to be symmetrical lah. Okay, so this is the two ways to find the skewness. Okay, depends on the question lah. Kalau dia suruh guna Pearson's coefficient of skewness, you can just use the formula. Okay, right. So macam soalan yang tadi, boleh ke dah ke ni? Okay, so macam soalan yang tadi, dia just bagi mean, mode, and median, and dia kata hands. So we have to use all those three things dekat situ. So kamu kena carilah mean, mode, median kamu kena tengoklah dia less ataupun dia equal ataupun dia greater. So we can determine the skewness by looking at the mean, mode, and median dekat situ. Okay, boleh ke? Last ke?
Boleh, Miss.
Boleh.
Last, Miss.
Okay, so kita buat sekejap soalan nombor 11 dekat sini. Kejap lagi lah, sekejap lagi kita buat 11. Kita discuss sikit lagi on question sekejap ni saya cari. Okay, kita tengok question 20. Question 20. Look at the data that is given to us. Dia bagi weight. Okay. Less than 2.5, less than 5.5, less than 8.5, less than 11.5. Dia cuma bagi less than. Okay, but you know that you need to have the interval. Okay, of course you need to find the midpoint. Okay, so kita boleh tukar data kita ni menjadi dalam interval lah, dalam bentuk interval, dalam bentuk inequalities macam tu. So how are we going to change this? So the first one, always start with 0. Okay, tengok cumulative frequency dia ialah 0. So kita start dengan 0 lah. So 0. Since dekat sini tak ada equal, okay, the less sahaja dia tak ada equal, we are going to put equal dekat sini. So x is between 0 and 2.5. Okay, so the next one is gonna be x is between equal 2.5 and 5.5 dekat sini. Okay, and the next one is gonna be equals dekat sini 5.5, 8.5. 11.5, 8.5. Okay, so data kamu akan jadi macam ni lah. Okay, so contoh saya nak tengok dekat group yang ini. Kelas yang ini 5.5, 8.5. X is between 5.5 dengan 8.5 which is less than 8.5 dekat situ. Apa lower boundary dia? Apa lower boundary?
5.5.
5.5. Okay. 5.5. Okay. Just ambil 5.5 dari dekat sini. 5.5 plus 5.5 divided by 2. Then your lower boundary will be 5.5. So what's the class size?
3.
3. Okay. So 8.5 tolak 5.5. Upper boundary tolak lower boundary. Macam tu je. Okay. So that's it. Tapi kamu kena ingat yang sebelah kanan ni dia bagi kamu cumulative frequency. So you have to find the frequency. Tolak je lah 50 tolak 40 tolak daripada bawah. Okay. Then you'll get the frequency dekat situ. So that is one way. So kalau tengok dekat sini soalan C dia ada cakap state with reason whether mean or median is better measure of location. So what you have to do here is you have to look at your skewness lah, sama ada dia positively skewed ataupun negatively skewed. Kalau positively, median is the better measure of location. Okay, right. So here, what? This one, soalan 18. Same thing, x less than 0, x less than equals to 20, less than equals to 40. Okay, benda yang sama lah kita buat macam tadi. Can change the data. Okay, so the first one, 0, x less than 0. So tak ada apa-apa data dekat situ. So biar je. Okay, this one biar je. Sebenarnya dia tak ada pun dalam table kita lah. So the next one is gonna be x is between 20 and 0. Okay. And the next one is gonna be 40, 20. Tak ada equal kat sini. Okay, dan seterusnya. Okay. Benda yang sama macam tadi, but now kita fokus dekat yang sebelah kanan pula. Dia bagi kita relative cumulative frequency. What is relative cumulative frequency? Apa tu relative cumulative frequency? Dia bukan bagi kita frekuensi, dia bukan bagi kita cumulative frequency. Dia bagi kita relative cumulative frequency. Which is this one thing here ialah, siapa boleh bagi tahu? Apa tu relative cumulative frequency?
Yang sudah ditolakkan.
Sudah ditolak. Relative, okay?
Fraction.
Yes, fraction, okay? Over by the total frequency. So sekarang dia kata relative cumulative frequency. So your cumulative frequency divided by your total frequency. Okay, kalau dia kata relative kalau dia kata relative frequency maksudnya atas tu ialah frekuensi kamu lah. Okay, so now to find the cumulative frequency, sebab ni ialah F divided by total frequency. So to find the cumulative frequency, yang kita kena buat, darab je lah balik. Okay. Darab je lah balik. 340, this one 0, 0 lah. Okay. So 340 times by 120, you'll get 9. 9. Okay. 19 over 60 times 120, kita dapat
38.
38. 2 over 3 times 120, kita ada
80.
80. This one, 53 over 60 times 120, 106.
106.
So obviously this one, the last one is 120. Okay. But remember, this is your cumulative frequency. Okay. So to find the frequency, tolak balik. So frequency obviously bawah sekali, atas sekali ialah 0. Start with 1. So tolak 38 minus 9. 38 minus 9 kita ada 29 dekat sini. 80 minus 38 kita ada 42. Okay. 106 minus 80 kita ada 26. 120 minus 106 kita ada 14. So that's gonna be your frequency. Okay. So frequency the cumulative class before minus cumulative class sendiri. Okay. So that is one way to just change the question lah. Dia simply bagi kamu relative cumulative frequency. Ataupun kadang-kadang dia bagi relative frequency but it is the same thing. Okay. Frequency divided by the total frequency. Okay. Dalam case kita cumulative frequency divided by the total frequency. Okay. And then the rest is just the same. You can just find your midpoint, fx square. Okay. Apa yang kita nak cari lah. Okay. Boleh faham?
Boleh, Miss.
Faham.
Okay.
Boleh, Miss.
So next last one ialah soalan 15. Kita soalan 15 boleh buat sendiri. Soalan apa tadi saya cakap? 11. Yes, saya nak kamu cuba soalan 11. Okay, cuba soalan 11 dulu.
Belum lagi, Miss.
Belum lagi.
Nanti cuba.
Okay. Okay, for the first part tu saya rasa tak ada masalah lah. A set of numbers has mean of 4 and variance of 36/7. Okay, we have mean is equals to 4. Variance equals to 36/7. Okay, show that x plus y equals to 7. So, what do we have here? So basically to find the mean, kita kena cari total kita punya data, total x kita divided by frekuensi kita. So kita ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So to find the mean, kita ada 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8 plus 5 plus x plus y divided by 8. So total yang atas dapat berapa? 1 tambah 6 tambah 3 tambah 2 tambah 8 tambah 25. 25 plus x plus y, and you know that here is 4 over 8. Okay, if we rearrange this, you are going to get x plus y is equals to 7. So itu je yang disuruh kita show kan. Okay, shown. So that is the first part. So the next part is the question asked to find x and y. Okay, obviously we need another equation untuk tolong kita. So which is equation of the variance lah dekat sini. So equation variance kita, variance is equals to summation of x square minus summation of x kita squarekan over n minus 1. Okay, so summation of x square. Dapat berapa summation of x square? 1 square, 6 square, 3 square, 2 square, 8 square, 5 square. Dapat berapa?
One, three, nine.
139.
139. Okay, 139. Jangan lupa kita ada x square, y square. Okay, so 139 plus x square plus y squared. So that is your summation of x square. Summation of x here is this one here lah, basically 25 plus x plus y. Okay, plus 25 plus x plus y kita squarekan. Divided by 8. Divided by 9. 9 pula. 7. Okay, which is here is 36 over 7. Okay. So now, jangan susahkan kerja kamu. Samakan denominator lah, expand lah. Okay. Kita ada something daripada previous question. Kita ada x plus y is equals to 7. So what we can do here is we can change this x plus y here. Okay. So we are going to change x plus y, this one here, to 7. Because we know that x plus y is equals to 7. So we are going to change that equals to 7. Okay. So yang ini tak boleh tukar. Okay. So biarkan je. So we are going to have 139 plus x square plus y square. 7 bawa pergi sebelah. 7 ni boleh bawa pergi sebelah, which is we have 36 here. Plus 25 plus 7, which is we have, berapa kat situ 25 plus 7? Kita squarekan 32 divided by 8, and then we have 128. So 36 equals to 139 plus x square plus y square plus 128. Okay, so the rest bolehlah buat sendiri. Tahu tak macam mana nak buat?
Tahu, Miss.
Right? Simplify kan, kita ada x square plus y square. Obviously kamu tak boleh nak cari x, y square kalau ada dua-dua kat sini. Okay, so boleh tukar y square ni daripada mana dia? This one here. Okay, y is equals to 7 minus x square. Squarekan je lah both side. Okay, so x is equals to 7 minus y square. Sorry, 7 minus y. So x square is equals to 7 minus y square. Okay, substitute dekat dalam equation tadi, you'll get your y and then boleh cari x dekat situ. Okay, so very simple sebenarnya. Sedikit sahaja kamu punya information, yang knowledge kamu dalam chapter 6. The rest is your basic mathematics. Okay, so right. So itu sahaja saya rasa untuk hari ni. So ada masa lagi sebenarnya. So the rest of these hours, so please complete your exit ticket for chapter 5, which is saya rasa, saya tengok ramai lagi yang belum habis, which is apa saya cakap ni, ramai lagi yang belum habis, terutama sekali the last one, EP yang last one. So please use this time to finish your tutorial chapter 5 and also exit ticket for your chapter 5. Saya haraplah next week Monday saya jumpa kamu dah siap semua kerja. Okay, semua kelas saya akan jumpa hari Isnin nanti, betul? Ya, betul. Which is the first class yang saya akan jumpa is F16, jam 8. Okay, so please use this time to finish apa benda semua kerja kamu yang tertangguh, especially your Maths Quest 1. Okay, ramai lagi yang belum hantar Maths Quest 1. Maths Quest 2, tak susah, just objective question. Okay, so please finish your work and chapter 6 tak ada kerja. Just kamu finishkan kamu punya tutorial sahaja, and I'll see you guys next week on Monday. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss.
you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Alright.
Thank you, Miss. Have a great day, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Alright, thank you.
Terima kasih, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay.